All right, we're getting back into the DeMaree Split. What are we gonna do, David, real quick?
Well, we got back into it yesterday. She is all laid up in here. I mean, side to side, every frame from probably about 7 or 8 frames. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do it all over again. And we're gonna put this one up on top, shake one of these out in here, put that one down on the bottom, and then set it up the same way.
All right, let's get with it.
All right. It's already got honey in it. Got one in here they're not pulling, so we're just going to empty that box out so that we can put all the new stuff down in the box.
All right.
We might want to split it up a little bit too.
What he's saying is we might make a few splits off of this, but she's a layer. I can't wait to see the frames. I wasn't here to watch that part. So the good thing about this, I'm guessing, I'm looking at this from somebody's point of view that may not know a lot about this, is that you can leave this setup the way it is and get multiple wings off of her.
Yes.
If that's what you want to do.
That's what you want to do.
And that's what we want to do with this one. And it still produces honey, right?
Yes. Oh yeah. We've already produced. In fact, I think this one here's got 1, 2, 3, 4 frames of honey in it already. It's above the queen excluder, so. And then the top box had honey in it. Yeah, that's got honey. Smoker there. Swap it out. We may give them an entrance on the top that they can just fly back through.
Okay.
And that way any drone that are up in there, they can, because I think somebody had made mention, where do your drones go? Well, we're in it so much that it really doesn't matter. By the time they hatch out, we're in it, and they can get out when we get back into them.
But to satisfy.
That was a good idea, whoever mentioned that. All right, let's see what we got.
It's a beautiful 80-degree day here in West Virginia, so we don't have a lot of workforce in here.
Yeah, they're all out. They're starting to flow. So there's just a clean frame.
They've been pulling.
She's got so much. Look at that. She got pollen all over her.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna set this behind for a second. Okay, that's a drone frame. Looks like they're backfilling it. And again, we still have to find the queen because we're going to put her in the bottom box. I don't think she's going to be on there.
No.
And we're probably going to just leave this one here. We'll leave this one down the bottom, that way any drones that hatch out, they'll be below the queen excluder. Alright, we're drawing this one. Seeing some, she's laid that one completely up.
It's got some stores in it too.
Yeah. And that's got a few. Don't see her there.
And it looks like the split that he took off of him a few days ago is doing very well.
Yeah.
Holy
okay.
mackerel.
So we're full frame there. Not seeing any eggs or anything in here. So there's one full frame, makes 2 frames of bees. 2.5. See, same thing here. See, she just came back in and she just laid this thing up because it demoralized her to the point that she just came and said, I can make more bees than what you all think I can make.
That's one thing we like about her.
Okay, there's 2 frames.
And she is getting old. She's probably in her latter stages of, I think Father Benedict said 3 years is what she should be.
And here's another full frame. See, there's larvae, everything in there. And anywhere there's space, same way over here. Little queen cell there, but it's a practice cell right here. Nothing in it.
And they are so docile.
Yep, they really are.
There's another cell on the back side here.
Okay.
See?
Yep.
Nothing in it.
So that's 3 full frames. These have just started hatching, it looks like, and she's gone back and already laid.
So we can definitely move those up, right?
Yeah, we might be able to. Let me make sure that there's eggs in there. I can't see.
Let me see. Tilt it this way. Yep, there is eggs all over.
Okay.
I don't know if I can get it. But you can see the eggs in there if you look real close.
All right, so
now, why couldn't you put the queen up top above the queen excluder and not, so you don't have the, if you would not be able to get into it, have a tendency of her swarming? Is there a reason why?
well, the object is you want to continue to have a queen that's laying eggs.
Okay.
Especially, so if you put her up on top, she'll still lay eggs, but she will lay eggs in everything that you got.
Gotcha. All right, gotcha.
So
I thought maybe that might be a question that might be asked, and
this is a good frame to put her on whenever we find her.
okay.
Because it's got a lot of pollen in it, hatching brood, some already.
I'm gonna guess she's on the next frame.
Yeah, that's. Oops.
All right, so we found her. She's in this box. We basically pulled everything out except for her, and now a frame. Now we're putting in
Pollen frame.
and a bunch of blank frames so that she will start laying again.
Okay, and I need one good.
Here's another one.
All right. I got some over here too, Clem.
Okay. Now she will think that Now in that box there was some day-old stuff, right?
Huh?
There's day-old stuff in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they will think up top that they're queenless, and we will be able to, yeah, but then we put a blank one in there.
All right, look, that one goes clear up on top. Got honey in it, so I'm gonna put that right there next to them so they can go up there and get some honey. And take it down to her. They'll have 4 fully pulled frames in this bottom one that had no eggs or anything in it. We had one that had some eggs. So, I mean, she just must have gone in there and just absolutely just laid it up that day. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get back into this one a little bit sooner this time so that we can pull some eggs out to make some splits.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rainy, cold weather.
Yeah, this is the first time that, you know, I think our spring is here now, so that we can do this. So that was good.
All right, now we're just going to set it up the way we did before, so I'm going to help him. Tell us what we just did there.
Okay, so we got in here and we had a frame that had eggs and 3 or 4 day old larvae and some pollen on it and everything. We were going to take it over to the purple one because we thought it was queenless, and we got in there and lo and behold, there's a queen in there. So we decided to just go ahead and make a split with that. What we did, all of the brood that we had down here when we first started, we put up here. We just opened it up. We put that frame of eggs and larvae down in our nuke box, wherever we put that.
Over there on the truck.
On tailgate. All right. We came back over here, grabbed a frame of it was half brood, and on the back side it had some larvae and bee bread and that kind of, or not larvae and bee bread, but bee bread and pollen. We put that one in there, a full frame of the brood, and then a honey frame in there, made a 5-frame nuke out of it.
Good.
So anyway, and for all those that were worried about the drones being hatched, all we did was we just took a board that has an entrance through it and everything, but it has another entrance that leads to the outside. That way our drones can get out and they can go back down to where the queen's at.
So we've tried to fix everybody's questions.
Yeah.
All right. So now, if the reason why we figured out we had a queen over here in this one is we heard piping, and then we saw where the queen cell had hatched, and it looked like recently, because there was one that still wasn't chewed out, was it?
Yeah, no, it wasn't chewed out.
So she's in there, I'm sure.
She'll go, she's
We
trying
could
to
hear
get their attention so she can go in and kill out whatever's left in there.
Yes.
And she's a virgin. We know that to be a fact. And so now she just needs a couple days to mature. She'll go do her queen mating flight. And we ought to know something in 7 to 10 days on whether or not we're good in that box.
Yes.
So,
And we didn't plan to do this today, by the way.
No, no. It just worked out pretty good. See, we got a drone going in right there.
Yep. So, all right.
Okay.
So thank y'all.